parent, and nobody tells you how you're supposed to parent. All you know is how you were parented. So a lot of times we'll parent the way our parents parented us, or if we really didn't like the way our parents parented us, we'll do the opposite of what our parents did. But in both scenarios, our parents are in the equation. We're not really parenting the way we want to parent. So when I was married to my husband, we had what I'm going to say is a typical parenting connection, where he was the strict one and I was the permissive one, and we tended to balance out. In many homes, this dynamic happens. It's not always the dad that's the strict one. Sometimes it's the opposite. But I found that as we started to parent, I don't know who started first. I'll claim ownership because he's not here to defend himself. But maybe I became a little more permissive than he thought I should. So then he got more strict. Okay. And then I got more permissive, and then he got more strict. And so we grew further apart in our parenting style. It was one of the areas we had a challenge in our marriage. And he was really worried. As he knew he might be dying, he was very concerned that me as a permissive parent, what that would do to our two sons, who were very strong-willed and teenagers at the time he died. They were 13 and 15. So luckily, I had a friend whose name was Nancy Buck. And Nancy Buck had written a book called Peaceful Parenting that was based on Glasser's choice theory training. And whenever I got in over my head with parenting those two boys after their dad died, I would call Nancy, and she would help get me on track with what I already knew. I know choice theory parenting. I'd been teaching it at the foster care agency to foster parents, but I felt I couldn't use it at home because I had to counterbalance this strict father. So when my husband died, I knew I couldn't stay the permissive parent, nor did I want to be the strict parent my husband was. So I found that sweet spot in the middle that I call empowerment parenting, or choice theory parenting. I call it empowerment parenting because parents need to help their kids get their basic needs met. And by that I mean the basic choice theory needs of, safety and connection and significance, freedom and joy. And they also have to get their own needs met, those same 5 needs. And I know that my husband, as the strict person, he was getting his needs met, right, but my kids weren't. And as the permissive parent, I was getting their needs met, but I wasn't. So finding that sweet spot really makes a huge difference when you know I have my needs, you have your needs, and we're gonna work together to figure out a way that both of us can get what we need. It's magic.
That sounds amazing. How would you sum up your personal mission that guides your work day to day?
I worked on this for a while because I was in a program that wanted us to have a mission statement and an elevator speech, more like, so what do you do? Or, and most people would say, well, I'm a coach, I'm a counselor, I'm a this, I'm a that. But they said, no, people don't really want to know your job title. They want to know, what do you do? So my mission is I help people get along better with the important people in their lives, including themselves, at home and at work. And that's what everything I do ties into that mission statement, which there's a lot that ties into that mission statement, but I've been asked to do some things that really don't tie in. And it makes it easier to say no to those things and yes to the things that contribute to that mission.
Oh, thank you so much. This has been very informative.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.